There we go. There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? How we feeling? How we doing? How we feeling? Now, why is my chat not showing anyone talking? I see it on my phone, but not on my laptop. The forces do not want me to do the thing that I want to do right now. I don't care though, because I'm doing it anyway. So thank you for the support, truly. And of course, Latona, I got you. There we go. Now it works. Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? How we feeling? Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is saying the things that you're receiving right now, see it with it a more spiritual point of view. If you're doing things that aren't fueling you or aren't giving back to yourself in a sense, spiritualize it in a sense, because that's the lack of that's the lack that's happening. There is that lack of spiritual attunement. So just you're receiving everything that you need. It's just you're not using what you have properly, or at least seeing it in a way that using it fully. And yes, this is your read. And the moon reverse is signifying that you might not have been aware of that, or you might not know how to move forward in a sense of spiritualizing what you have on the physical. But pay attention to like what it is and what it's doing for you, like what feeling it's allowing you to express, and then like relate that. You can do so through like the chakra system. You can do so through like doing shadow work through your childhood trauma and things of that nature. But regardless, in that sense, that's what's going on. So yeah, you're just needing to spiritualize or seek more of the spiritual viewing of things when it comes down to like what you have on the physical, or like what you've already received on the physical. Especially if you do feel like you're not receiving things right now. It's really not that you haven't received it. It's just there's a more fulfilling way to use what you have now in a sense. Yeah, but I got you, Latona, no worries. But how we feeling? How we doing? How we feeling? How are we doing? How are we feeling? If I can shuffle correctly. Yeah, go for it. You can ask a question. And yeah, you can get a general as well, Nick. I got you. Not necessarily. I can't answer it with tarot, but I could answer it in another sense if you're wanting that. But you don't really use tarot for yes, no questions. But Nick, your first card is the Three of Swords. If you've been wondering if you have been, disassociating, if you have been wondering if your thoughts are like damaging or hurting an idea, that you have, or using your feelings in a wrong way. They're not. Right now your thoughts are cooperating with your feelings, so this may just be parts of you that are like releasing guilt, parts of you that are releasing some form of like past attachment to whatever this is. With the Eight of Cups, though, reverse, it is saying not to walk away from this issue. Really look at it and see why you kind of feel as if it's bad. Kind of look at that sort of guilt, kind of look at that feeling, even if it's not guilt, whatever it is, just look at it in that sense. But don't walk away, because this is definitely something that needs to be completed, because with the eight reverse, it's something that isn't complete. um, eight upright would be completion, but in reverse, it's saying that there is work that's needed. And it could just be like a sacral or solar plexus issue as well, just on top of that. But regardless, this isn't really a thing of saying like you're doing anything right or wrong, but it is a call to see like a deeper meaning. So doing some more deeper work, doing some shadow work in that sort of sense. And Latona, tarot doesn't pick up about anything about anyone else. People who that are scamming and lying to people. Tarot isn't about other people. And Divine Torch, I got you. Yeah. You're just taking it normally. Oh yeah. That way it's okay. Well, that's funny. It wasn't an issue earlier, but I guess it's one now. But yeah, I can get you Divine Torch. Sorry about that. So right now, Divine Torch, your first card is the Two of Wands reverse. With the Two of Wands reverse, it's saying that you need to grasp, have more of a direction when you're moving forward. There's a lack of direction. There's a lack of sort of, really control that you need to be having in this sort of sense. You might be forgetting that the divine, that spirit, is able to do things and able to push things forward for us. But not only that, but there also just might be some like self-conscious blockages that's keeping you from being able to move forward. And your second card is the Four. Oh my gosh, dude. There is something that does not want me to be up here right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck and keep it a bean, because I have not I'm short of breath. Like that thing that just happened wasn't an issue until now. There's something that just doesn't want me to do this in here, and it's like I actually notice it. It's really weird. Anyway, it's not weird, but you know what I mean. Regardless, with the Four of Swords, it's just saying that there's a need to take rest. There's an idea. There's a thought that you already have that's golden. You're too disoriented. There's too many other thoughts. There's too many other things that you're focusing on that's keeping you from like seeing that golden thought. So right now you're needing to rest. This might have to be dealing with like a timely matter as well, like, oh, I have X amount of time to do this, but that focus on those sort of things are discombobulating you and keeping you from focusing on what you're actually needing to do looking forward. So choose a direction that you're wishing to make forward, and then rest with it. And oh my goodness. One of my friends messaged me. Hold on. Anyone else needing a reading? Them? So we got time. Well, the tarot's not for future prediction either. You can't predict the future. So tarot can't answer that either. That's another scamming thing that a lot of people bank on. I mean, I'm one of the only real tarot readers on this platform. You know, I don't play the game that everyone else plays with the cards. Tarot is, well, I mean, you don't know how to really, what do you mean what questions? There's only one question you ask for tarot cards. Everyone else isn't a tarot card reader. They wouldn't even, if you ask them what tarot is, they don't even know what that say. Tarot is. What was the life of tarot? What is tarot? What does tarot teach? What happened to tarot? What's tarot's history? They can't tell you. But they can't tell you. They're not getting them. That's the difference. That's why there's so much confusion with people who read the cards, and why every card, its meaning switches every time it gets pulled out, because they don't even know what it means. They don't even get what the card presents or shows. And it's unfortunate, honestly. And then if they Google it, it's just gonna say, "Oh, tarot's a fortune-telling device that was invented in Italy." That's just a bunch of BS. Welcome in, welcome in. How are we doing? How are we feeling?